Rose's tail twitched, and her pelt prickled uncomfortably. Frogs were singing their somber songs in the lake beside her, and all she could do was sigh into the last warm air of Greenleaf. A black she-cat walked slowly out of the bushes and sat down beside her, licking her one white paw. Her icy eyes gazed down into the ripples in the water. Rose felt her fur rise, but she remained quiet. Well, the black she-cat spoke, a light and soft voice. Rose twitched her ear before replying. They seem to be keen on taking in more cats. I'm sure they'll welcome you with open paws. She swished her tail over her paws as a frog jumped out of the water next to her. The black she-cat's gaze flashed towards the frog, and her body grew still as stone. And their territory? Rose felt her fur fill with heat. They live in the forest, just beyond the Yowling Den. The frog slowly crept closer to the cats, in hopes of finding food, no doubt. The silence stretched out for longer than Rose would have liked, and when the she-cat finally broke it, she could feel her heart skip a beat. And there are good chances for leadership? Yes. A black paw slammed down on the frog, having gotten a bit too close to the still cats. Rose shivered as the she-cat started gulping down the slimy creature. Her fur fluffed up, and she couldn't help the impatient inching under her pelt. What about Henry? Did you track him down? Where can I find him? The black she-cat looked at her with icy eyes and licked her black lips. We did. You'll find him by the waterfalls, on the other side of the two-leg place. Rose breathed a sigh of relief and stood, but hesitated and glanced towards the black she-cat. She was watching the ripples in the water once more, and with a small nod from her, Rose disappeared into the bushes, leaving the black cat by the misty air. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sims 3 Warrior Cats Challenge, where we're actually standing here with Slate Stone, and Rose has mysteriously disappeared. And in replacement, we actually have a new cat with us. So you guys, here is Rook. She is pretty fierce. A pretty fierce little cat. Wait, we gotta see her as well. There we go. She's pretty fierce. She's completely black with just a tiny little white paw. I imagine her to be quite big. And I mean, oh, look at that jump. I don't know if you can really see, but her eyes are very, very pretty. They are very blue and shiny. Let's see if we can actually catch them a little bit better here. At some point. It seems like she's being interrupted by all the cats, which is fair. Let's see. Yeah, there you guys see. So they're very, very blue, and a little bit purplish as well. Very cool. And pretty grey, honestly, as well. So she seems to be interrupted by a bunch of cats, all the ginger cats, really. I still haven't named the kittens. I know you guys are probably pretty excited to see what we're gonna name them. You should probably be sleeping in a den, I presume, or at least lie down. We don't have any food out, unfortunately. Actually, we do have some. All these cats are just kind of, well, dying because I was filming the intro shorts, so don't mind these cats not having any food. They have food. It's here now. They're just gonna have to deal with their portraits being a little bit yellow for a little bit. So there we go. Thistle's gonna get some food. The kittens are gonna get some food. They're all gonna go eat. So yeah, don't mind this. This was simply just, I'm gonna pop this one up because we do have a broken goldfinch as well. And apparently Rook has already learned hunting level 2. She's a great hunter. She is in fact a hunter. So, and Pixel has gained the hunter trait. Oh, that's interesting. She does also want to snuggle with her kitten number 1 in the bed, but she's gonna go watch the bug now, which is kind of interesting. And unfortunately, the kitten tried to eat a bug, so we're gonna have to find and delete that. There we go. But yes, Rose has actually left her, and she was talking about some cat named Henry. It seems like that was not the first time her and Rook had kind of seen eye to eye. And actually, Rook has the one to playfully pounce on Tiger. And the reason for that is probably because Tiger is her mate. Now, why he's not here, we don't really know. We don't really know why he's not here. Maybe she's just scouting out the area. Don't really know why. But it is interesting not bringing your mate to something like this. There we go, there's the lights. But she actually lived with all the cats over by the two-leg place, so the forest den. She was on the poles, and her mate actually was the 2 top cats on the pole. That was pretty interesting. So yes, she has finally arrived in the clan, and the pole being the pole all the way back in December, so so don't worry if you guys are seeing this now and thinking, man, I didn't see no pole. That's because it was in December. I am pre-recording this quite a lot because this series takes a lot of energy, and I want to be absolutely prepared and hopefully get as good consistency in the videos as I possibly can. Anywho, Rook is pretty young, but not like super young. She would have been a warrior for about a year age-wise at this point. Her positive trait is that she's humble, which is pretty interesting. She's also very daring, and she's scared of forests, interestingly enough, which I don't know why. And her goal in life is actually leadership. So she's a pretty ambitious and daring little cat, this one, yet humble at the same time. And she doesn't even like forests, so does she really want the forest territory? We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Apparently Tiger's running around over here. That's interesting. I guess... I wonder what he's doing. Where are you off to, Tiger? Well, that's interesting. So her mate is actually going into two-leg place right now. Huh. Well, that is quite something, huh? Okay. There we go. It's a little bit laggy. You guys will have to bear with it. Sims 3, Sims 3. It will never not be laggy. But that's okay. At least we can get these wonderful stories. Thistle, you need to go use the bathroom. And also, Thistle got an injury on his shoulder from last time when he heroically fought a raccoon in the camp and actually saved 2 kittens. So that's pretty cool. But yes, he has a little injury on his shoulder there. It has been covered with spider web, I believe. She has a spider here, but I do believe I deleted the other spider. Maybe I didn't. I don't remember if she actually had a spider. I'm gonna delete that. But yes, she did use some webbing to get rid of the bleeding. He did roll for bleeding level 2, I believe. And then he also has a wound. He got a medium wound. This wasn't the right cat. He got a medium wound that actually has a 4-day cooldown where he cannot initiate any active actions. So he can do it himself, but I can't initiate any hunting or training or pouncing or running or anything like that. So that's pretty fun. Not really, but you know. And that actually has a 30% chance of infection. Now, we did use garlic twice. We did use 2 garlics. I did delete those, which counted for 4 days of infection prevention, protection against infection. Although I realize I probably shouldn't have stacked them up like that. I probably should have used one, and when that went out, I should have used another one. But oh well, we're all learning together, and we're slowly getting closer and getting better ideas and understanding how to actually work the game. But yes, Slate Stone is an absolutely wonderful medicine cat. I bet you she actually wants... I wonder if any of these kittens would be okay with becoming her apprentice. I mean, we have a trustworthy and very serious little kitten. And then we have a curious and dull kitten. We'll have to see how they grow up. There we go. Okay, so Rook is actually just chilling. She's just sleeping up in her cat tree right now. Thistle is walking out the cliff. He's stalking for some prey. He can do that. I just can't initiate it, so that's totally fine. Speaking of stalking for prey, we should probably get some more prey items out. Pixel actually hasn't really ever hunted, like gone on a hunting patrol. And the reason for that is because she came pregnant. And I'm thinking until the kittens are has about 6 days left, she can't really leave. Well, she can, but she's considered a queen until then. I mean, obviously she's a queen until they grow up, but I've seen some cats go out when the kittens are old enough in the books. I know Snowfur did that. I mean, that's why... spoiler alert, that's why the accident happens. It's not too good. Anyways, in the actual Warrior series books. And if you haven't read those, they're made by Aaron Hunters. They're actually very, very good. And I don't say that just because I'm obsessed with them. But it looks like actually 2 kittens now reside at the Skipper household. Okay, well that's interesting. Okay, so Ash and Misty have actually just gotten some kittens. Interesting. Man, Slatestone is getting up there in the years. That's a little bit scary already. No, you can't eat that. Sorry, that's my own cat. Cats all over the place. Snake Speckle is actually in here for some reason. Pixel, what are you doing? Are you also sleeping in here? You're also... You guys... I mean, you literally have a nursery in here. A very, very beautiful nursery that I built for you. See, even your kitten is sleeping in here. Not your other kitten, but she should as well. I'm actually really liking how this camp turned out. Oh, Thistle is attacking a little bit of stuff. No, Dodon, please don't get sick. I would not like you to get sick and die. She's actually, man, her social and scratch is super low. Okay, let's pull up the generators here. This would be portrait color change, and we are in summer with a... Are you young adult or an adult? Oh, you're way into adulthood. Okay. So she has an 80% chance of getting sick right now, and... Okay. Or an 80% chance? No, she has a 20% chance. She has an 80% chance of being healthy. But she rolled a 91 out of 100. So, you guys, I will be right back. Okay, there we go. Okay, so she turns out... Well, it turns out that she is just has a thorn in her paw. Unfortunately. That's pretty easily fixed. It wasn't anything serious. She tried to get rid of it herself, failed that action, unfortunately. That's a 30% chance of being a success, but she actually needs Slatestone's help, who is actually in the warrior's den for some reason. But yes, she did fail to get Thorn out herself. Medicine cats have a 90% chance of getting it out, but if they don't, it does actually get infected, and infections can be pretty bad in this game. Well, in this game, with our random generators, obviously. But she did get help, and she is going to talk to Slatestone right now. So sniff, and then apparently you want to pounce her as well, which is interesting to do to your poor little medicine cat who's simply trying to help. But there we go. We actually have some prey being caught around the place somehow. One light beetle here by Blaze. 2 beetles by Twig here. Oh yeah, and I suppose Dodon would kind of give the rainbow beetle to Slatestone. Well, I mean, they wouldn't really know that it... Actually, Dodon would know, because she ate one. She ate one and felt way better, so she would probably be like, whoa, this was a strong beetle. I don't know what it does, but like, here you go. I'm sure it does something. Maybe we can give it to like weak cats and stuff. I could totally see that happening. And Rook is actually coming over to eat, which is interesting. She is hungry, but she hasn't hunted anything herself at this point. It looks like Snake Speckle is getting nuzzled by a kitten. That's not gonna go over too well, I don't think. Snake Speckle doesn't seem to really like kittens very much. Oh. Oh, I have to give these little kittens names. Yeah, he doesn't really like kittens too much. Actually, we do have to... Blaze is fine now, but we do have to go down and change Thistle's little injury here to 3 days now. I don't think anyone... Oh, actually, Pixel is still a little bit fatigued. Well, she has trouble sleeping, actually. She's not fatigued. Oh, Rook is actually... Oh, she wants to nuzzle her? I don't think that's gonna happen, but you can talk to her a little bit. And I can actually initiate this because Rook is a she-cat, and considering Pixel's fear of the opposite sex, then I can't initiate anything with a male cat with her. Except for Blaze and any other cats she considers her friends. Which... Oh, a little bit of lag here. Don't mind me. I'm sure it'll fix itself in 2 seconds here. Any second. There we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's just Sims 3 being silly. Don't mind that. Snake Speckle, you're just here. You want to go hunting, actually, and you want to catch a fish. I think you're kind of giving up on that dream at this point. Actually, I think Rook would sniff him. Because Rook actually really likes fishing. As we saw from the little preview, she actually enjoys fishing for frogs and such quite a lot. And Snake Speckle kind of misses the half hunting, half fishing he was doing back in his own clan in Viper Clan. That's in Clangen, by the way, so if any of you guys want to see where he's from, then you guys can watch the Viper Clan series we have on the channel. But I think these two would kind of be like, oh, okay, you like fishing too? That's nice. Are you actually hungry? Well, you're slightly hungry. Not really enough to... Oh well, that's fine, Pixel. That's fine. Okay, but let's actually... It is the middle of the night, basically. But let's send these two out. There's not really anywhere, I mean, except for the lake, of course. I could see Snake Speckle actually going to the lake. He's thoughtful and argumentative, though. I don't know. I think the only place they actually can do it is the lake, so we'll go here with Rook, which is completely outside their territory. But I mean, Rook has been there plenty of times. That's where she came from as well. Her and Rose had a meeting over there, so we're gonna send them over to the lake. And see maybe if these two kitty cats can get some hunting done. Oh my goodness. Snake Speckle, please. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's some mushrooms here. We're just gonna ignore those because they're not medicine cats. They can't really pick it. My goodness. These two never fail to amaze me. And I bet Rook would actually really enjoy not being here on the inside the forest. She would really enjoy going out and spending some time in the fields instead of the forest. So she will probably take every single chance she can get on getting out. And out of the area. And getting some more open spaces. So we're gonna go over here. And this is actually the first time we're ever fishing with any of our cats. So this is a little bit interesting. Okay, these two can fish for a while. A Rook as well. Or did that not work? What about over here? Okay, well, it looks like they can fish over here, so... Oh. Snake Speckle, where are you? Okay, what about you fishing over here, then? Okay, that seems to have worked. Okay, so... Oh, goodness gracious. Oh yeah, wiggle that butt. See if you can catch any. Oh, Snake Speckle actually caught something. Hello? What did you catch? He got a minnow. And so did Rook. Okay, well that's interesting. So these two actually seem to be really good at fishing. My goodness. Which is quite interesting, honestly. I wasn't quite expecting them to be this good at it already. Oh, well, it seems like their luck has already run out. But that is interesting. Oh, Thistle! Gosh darn it. Now I'm gonna have to roll for you again. You're already sick and everything. This is ridiculous. Okay, you're fine, Thistle. But like, can you stop? You need to get up. Blaze, you too. I think Blaze would be committed as heck to going out and hunting for his kittens. So I need to fix this entrance as well so they can actually get through here. I thought they would be able to, but this thing might be too low for them to do that. Oh goodness. Okay, Blaze, Thistle, who more? Who else? I guess Twig can go. He can pee there and then be off with the others. No. You two are going. Over here, and Twig, you're going as well. Okay. Let's have these boys go out and hunt a little bit. Hopefully not get killed by a monster. That would be very unfortunate. There we go. Okay, so you three, you can stalk for prey how many times? 6 times. Okay, that's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you can go home. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing here, I only ever let them hunt as high as their hunting skill is. Just as a general rule of thumb, it's not 100% set in stone, can't do anything else, but it's just a general sort of thing. She's actually wanting to hunt right now, which is interesting, despite her fishing. Currently. Have you guys still only caught a minnow? Oh, actually, Rook has got 2 minnows at this point. Are you close to leveling your hunting skill? Or your fishing skill? Not really. Oh, out she goes. And she's caught 3 minnows now. Whereas... Whereas Snake Speckle definitely has not. Okay, he didn't catch anything again. I think he would kind of swap to just hunting. At this point, he would be like, ah, whatever. This isn't working. Okay, so we're gonna send him hunting for 5 times, and then we're gonna send him home. Rook, I mean, you've already gotten close to catching 5 fish. That's ridiculous. Okay, let's have her catch 5 fish and then go home herself. Twig actually just caught a goldfinch, and he was so hungry that he ate it, so we're gonna boost his little hunger bar there. Because they don't get the full bar when they just catch it themselves. But anywho, I think that's about done. And Rook has caught another minnow. This is ridiculous. Okay. I think by the next episode we kinda... I've been thinking a little bit about the names here, and I really want to give them some. So... Oh, maybe by the next episode we can expect to see some little kitten names. But if you guys are enjoying this series, be sure to leave a like and potentially subscribe so we can go on even more adventures together. And until next time, you guys, bye-bye.